Um, I was not expecting to go live. I apologize to everybody. I was doing some stuff with my phone here and messing around, and evidently I scheduled a live show. I certainly did not mean to do that. Um, that was not my intention. Uh, so I apologize. There was no live scheduled for 9 o'clock or 9:05. I was messing around with my camera, doing some stuff, and didn't realize I scheduled a live show. So I thought I'd come on here real quick and say I apologize. I did not mean to do that, but yeah. East Texas Trucker, what's up? I guess I'll go live for a little bit now that I made the air and went live. I have absolutely nothing to talk about tonight. Like I said, I made a mistake. Thought I was doing something else with the camera on my computer and evidently scheduled a live show that all of a sudden my wife comes upstairs and goes, "Are you live? Or are you planning on going live?" And I was like, "No, I was watching somebody replace their mud flaps on their trailer. Matter of fact, it was this guy right here, Man versus Road. Um, yeah, I didn't know I scheduled a live show. So I guess check out my new gear. What do you think about that? My new gear. I got that in the mail. Oh, and this mud flap code. We don't use that mud flap code though. We use Fate Trucking's mud flap code. With both feet, what's up? Yeah, like I said, I apologize if people were waiting in another room for me to go live. I had no intention of going live. I was messing around on my computer and watching other videos, and I must have done something that scheduled a live show. Like I said, I don't have anything to talk about tonight. Um, Oil is skyrocketing in pre-market trading. Is it really? Maybe I should buy some. What do you think? If you're in here right now, should I buy some? I will. Uh, and then fuel's gonna go up. Great, wonderful. Hit that thumbs up for me since I chose to go live, even though I didn't really mean to go live. Uh, I apologize for everybody that was in some other waiting room waiting for me to go live. That was not my intention. Um, yeah, we're just packing up here. I'm sure you all know I'm getting ready to go on vacation. So we're packing, getting everything ready to go. Got my dog sitting here with me. She's just chilling. So, yeah, I was just messing around. I was going to actually do some work on my computer, some profit and loss stuff and paperwork, get stuff done before I leave so I don't have to do it when I'm on vacation. That's something that my wife asked me to do, to try and do the work when I'm not supposed to be hanging out with the family. So we got home this afternoon. We ended up staying out in Wisconsin last night, so we got home later this afternoon, probably about, I don't know, I think it was like 3:30 in the afternoon. We ended up getting home, um, and yeah, feels good to be home. I haven't been home in a while. Hold on a second. Got to get my hat on. I feel naked without it. Feels good to be home though. Um, I was on the DAT load board probably about a half hour ago looking at some rates just to see what was going on and reading some articles. Kind of glad I'm going on vacation. East Texas Truckers in here, DIY Semis in here. Vacation from what? Vacation from my problems. Baby steps. I'm taking baby steps. I'm doing the work. That's one of my favorite movies. What about Bob? Sterling, get back to work. Accidentally take the truck to Texas. No, I think I would end up in a lot of trouble if I did that. Not only do I think the wife would be mad at me. I think my daughters would be mad at me, and I have no interest in pissing off 3 women that I have to live with. Um, but wouldn't mind working. Got a nasty storm to drive through in Iowa. Okay. Is that going on right now, or is that going to be tomorrow too? We ended up getting a bunch of, well, not a bunch. Hey, honey. I don't know. We got a couple inches of snow here overnight. We pulled in. And of course, my daughters are at home, and do they shovel the driveway? No. They expected the neighbor to come over and do it. But the neighbor is out of town. So I had to go out and snow blow. I snow blowed my driveway and then went over to my neighbor's house and did his too. Let me see if I can give this person a wrench while I'm on the computer. You know, my computer is a piece of crap. Anyways, Jackknife TV, what's going on? Someone is live tonight. Yeah, you know, I did not mean to go live tonight. If you just walked in here, evidently I scheduled a live that I was unaware of, and my wife notified me and said there's people in this room waiting for you. And I didn't know how to like end it or anything, so then I thought I'd come live and apologize. I'm trying to buy a drum of oil for my truck with both feet. In this chat, DIY Semi, if you're still in here, how does somebody go about buying a drum of oil? I know you just did that. I don't remember what website you told me you were on. You told me you were doing it. So if you're in here, maybe if you want to share where you bought that oil from. Jackknife TV rates. Looks like that emoji's covering their face or like sad. Rates going down quite a bit. I hear that a lot, and I don't spend a lot of time looking at loads. Like I said, I did today. I read a great article actually about reefer rates, and how they've gone up over the last month and a half. I read a great article on like produce here in the US, and a lot of like grapes and cherries and stuff like that are coming from South America right now. Normally, I think it's California supplies like 80% of those type of fruits, but for some reason their season ended earlier than they thought they were going to, so a bunch of fruits coming in on the East Coast, New York or New Jersey ports, and like Pennsylvania area, and the rates are pretty good. At least that's what I read. I mean, I read that probably an hour ago. Yeah, deliver in Texas, meet with the family, and yeah, that ain't gonna work with both feet. And plus, I want to enjoy it. I checked. We're going to South Padre Island, and I was checking the temperature today, and I think it was like 73 degrees down there. It was. I don't know what the temp is right now here, but it was pretty cold this afternoon here in Minnesota, so it's gonna be nice to get out into some warm weather. Can't wait for it. Catch you on the replay, gang. Walmart delivery. All right, Sterling, take it easy. Hopefully it's a quick Walmart. Have you all noticed that if you deliver to Walmarts, every Walmart I've been to lately, it's like 2 hours. From the time you check in, bump the dock until you get your paperwork and you're exiting. They've gotten pretty damn efficient. It's a lot better than waiting on like Capstone and crap like that to get you loaded and unloaded. Lil Al, what's going on? Nasty, call up your local parts supply. Yep. Are you talking about the oil? Like I said, I know DIY Semi just bought a bunch of oil, a couple of drums of it, and I don't remember where he bought it from. I wish I did. East Texas Trucker, check out fleetowner.com. Lots of great info. Okay. I get a lot of info off the DAT load board. They got a bunch of articles from all kinds of different places on there, and that's what I'll read. Hey, I'm going to get this right this time. How's it going, Miss Nevada? How are you doing? How's Nevada doing? How's the husband doing? I haven't seen you guys in a while. Are you back at work? I know you took a bunch of time off and were looking for houses and things like that. Are you guys back at work? Hey there, Kelly. Jackknife. Must just be happening because the rates near the end of this week sucked out of the Northeast. Okay, $300 to $500 under the 30-day average. So what's funny is, like I said, I'm not a guru at all, but I did happen. I was playing around here on my computer. I'll be honest. Me packing takes like a half hour, if that. I throw all my shit together, put it in a duffel bag, and I'm good to go. I don't spend time getting everything organized. So I was playing around on the computer, doing some paperwork, doing some business stuff that I want to get done before I leave. And I happened to stumble across the DAT load board, and I checked loads leaving Minnesota on the lane that I run, and they actually were quite a bit lower. They were like $800 under the 15-day average. Um, things change though. A lot of things can change in 15 days. I mean, a conflict can break out. you know. Um, Tim West, good evening. Hey, Tim, I saw your comment. I'm not going to be doing any ice fishing this time. This is solely going to be a getaway, hopefully to a beach. Being from the north, if we get down into like the Gulf of Mexico area, and even if it's only like 65, 70 degrees and the water temperatures, 60, 65 degrees, we're still going to get into the ocean. That's not, I mean, it'll be cold, but the climate will be so much nicer than what we're used to living in for 5 months out of the year. DIY semi trucking company secrets. Okay, that is 100%, 100% understandable. Man versus Road classified. Yeah, that's the other thing. I do believe in like sharing information with people and helping people out, but some things in certain times, like you should keep that stuff close to your chest. And honestly, how hard is it to get on the computer and search a 55-gallon drum of oil? Yeah, you'll get a list of all kinds of places that will sell it to you. Miss Nevada, we are great. We are back at work tomorrow. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. Were you able to find a house? I know the housing market's absolutely crazy right now. At least it is where I live in Minnesota. Hopefully you guys were able to find something. Looking forward to you guys cranking out some more videos. Hey, Jackknife TV, maybe that was you. I was trying to figure out, did your wife homeschool children, like 3 kids? I think that was you that made a comment one night. And you know what? For some reason, even on my computer, I can't give out wrenches, which seems weird. I'm sure it's my computer and my internet. But my wifey had our suitcases packed up for the last 2 months to go to Disney World. We're leaving in mid-April. Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. I brought the kids there. Man, they were young. But we had a fun time when we went. It sounds stupid, but even like at night, no matter what theme park you're at, they have a huge display of fireworks. And like if you're at the United Kingdom, I think it's Tinkerbell, like flies across the sky. Obviously, she's not flying, but flies across the sky. And it's pretty cool, man. I mean, it brings out the kid in everybody. Like, oh, I remember watching Hook, the movie, when I was a kid, and my mom would read me stories of Peter Pan. And I mean, that's all cool shit. You know what I mean? Miss Nevada, yes, we should close on the 23rd. We can't wait. Good for you guys. I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you. It's a big step buying a house, but you've already did one big step. You bought a truck that a lot of people, that's their mortgage. So good for you guys. I'm happy for you guys. Well, the water temp in Eagle Point, Texas is approximately 60 degrees. See, that's warm. Like that is so much warmer than what we're used to being from the Northland. That I know the kids will jump right in, and so will I. Hey, there's 14 people in here. Looks like I have 7 likes. Can you hit the like button for me, please? That'd be fantastic. I'll like it on my own channel here. But yeah, I apologize to everybody that sat and waited in a room for me to go live. That was not my intention. Probably should have done StreamYard because then I could have somebody come in. Tinkerbell, Julia Andrews. Is that who played Tinkerbell? I don't recognize that name. And you know all the names, Kelly. My wife was just talking about that today. We had to drive. So my wife came out to Wisconsin and met me yesterday. And then we drove from Wisconsin back to Minnesota today, which is about where I parked the truck. It ended up being about 3.5 hours to get home. And my wife was like, I can't believe you couldn't remember that movie Underworld. And I was like, I don't remember names. Like, I believe that was Kate Beckinsale. I don't remember names. No, she who killed them. The COVID. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to skip over that word just in case. Homeschooling took her. Yeah. Okay, well, I know there was somebody in my chat one day that was talking about homeschooling like 3 or 4 kids. And the only reason I wanted to ask you that was it's something we're thinking about. We have one daughter that's a freshman in high school. And just kind of the stuff going on at the school is just very weird. Meaning, like, they're not educating the kid, to say the least. Like, they're not. They have a bunch of weird. My hat's crooked. They have a bunch of different weird like things now where they might go to school one day and not the next day. Kind of weird. Grade 8 transportation. Hey, I like the live that never was. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Like I said, my wife came up from downstairs, which I probably should be down there helping her. But I think I would be in the way. Like, that sounds bad, but my wife is very organized and very, like, detailed. And I'm not. I'm the complete opposite. I am kind of, I like things planned out a little bit. Like, for example, I know how long it's going to take me to drive to where we're going to be staying. So I have in my mind when I want to leave, where I want to stop for the day, things I want to see along the way. But other than that, I'm just kind of the type of guy, like, I fly by the seat of my pants. You know, I don't write stuff down. Like, I don't have a list of things I need to bring with me on vacation because the way I look at it is if I forget it, I can stop and buy it. Like, it ain't that big of a deal to me. Where my wife is very good at preparing and organizing. She takes care of all of us. Let's just be honest. I'm 41 years old and she has to take care of me still. My dog left me. Typical. There it is. 7C Transport. My wife homeschooled our 5 children. Okay. I knew it was somebody. There it is. I've been asking for 3 nights 7C's transport on who that was. Yeah, cool stuff. Congrats, Miss Nevada. Yeah, I agree with that. This trucking life, Echo. We bought our house in '98. Yeah, so I bought my first house in 2003, I think it was. And then the house that we're currently in, I think we bought in, I don't even know. Jamie! No, whatever. Now you know my wife's name. Probably get in trouble. I think we bought this house in 2007, I think. What? Oh, sorry, 2017. 10 years off. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, 2017 we bought this current house. 17. Yeah, I heard you. Thank you. I'm sorry. 2017. Don't load the dishwasher. You'll be in the way. Oh my God, don't load. So what's funny, Jackknife TV, is I get told I load. She's gonna kill me. She's evidently got this on. Yeah, I do everything wrong. I'm not taking the cop out, and I'm not it's just funny. I do load the dishwasher wrong. I don't put things in the right area. I am like a child, and I say that with like all honesty. I I we were just talking about this. I'll share something. So I lived in North Dakota, right? And my daughters lived with me. It was me and my daughters. And I had a nanny because I worked all the time in the oil fields and hauling stuff to new construction sites. I was just gone a lot. And I was renting a duplex. And the duplex had laundry in the basement, but the people that rented the lower level of the duplex like locked all the doors. So and the owner of the duplex, like, you couldn't never get a hold of them, so I never could use the laundry that was downstairs, so I had to go to laundromats. Well, it got to the point where, like, I hate doing laundry, so what we did is, like, the laundry would pile up and I'd be like, all right, let's go to the store, and we'd go buy like a week's worth of clothes. All three of us. I'd buy my daughters all new clothes, I'd buy myself new clothes because I didn't want to load everything into the car and go to the laundromat. I hated the laundromat. But then I ended up, I forget what happened. Something happened where I didn't have cable TV when I was there for a while. And I'm a football fan. And I remember I used to go to the laundromats on Sundays to do some laundry so I could watch the Vikings football games. Um, Jackknife TV. All right, good. I'm glad it's not just me. Um, and I know, how can I say this? It's not because I don't want to help and I'm lazy. It's just I know I'm probably more in the way sometimes, you know. And like I think right now she's just trying on swimsuits and seeing what she wants to bring with her. What am I gonna do? You know, just sit there? Um, that's okay. That's okay. I do everything wrong too. All right. Well, at least I'm not the only one. Oh, that was loud. I ain't got nothing to talk about. Like I said, I was not planning on going live. It just happened. Um, so the dishwasher. So Jackknife TV says if it fits, it ships. The same goes for the dishwasher and laundry. Yeah, like just fill the washer. You know what I mean? Like fill the washer and fill the dishwasher. I'm not familiar with this needs to go on the top of the dishwasher. This needs to go on the bottom. You need to do this. Like can't you just fill it and run it? It gets it clean, doesn't it? Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I do the best I can. I mean, I will admit that at times I am lazy. I do like to veg out and watch TV. Like right now, like I said, my wife, she's getting stuff ready. Um, I know my packing is not going to take long. I've already taken out like the shorts I'm going to bring. I'm only going to bring a couple pairs of pants. Then what else do I need? Underwear and socks. Like that's not hard. T-shirts. You know, that's not hard for me to throw together. I mean, I do it all the time when I leave the house in my truck. I'll do the same thing. Just throw everything in my duffel bag. We're set. We're good to go. So I was doing some work and then watching Man versus Road, and yeah, evidently she came upstairs and she's like, "Aren't you supposed to be live?" No, I'm not. Um, it's not wrong to us normal people, but those professional housekeepers, yeah. So I'm not gonna hate on it. Like my house is always clean. My house is always organized. Um, I might not know where everything is all the time because it gets moved or it gets put in a better spot. So I'm definitely not gonna complain about it because uh, my house would not look the way it does without her and without all of her, love and care to it. Because my daughters are the same as me. They don't, we would be fine with like empty walls and a couple of dishes and a couple of cups where I wouldn't have all the nice things I have if it wasn't for the professional housekeeper, my wife. She does a great job. Um, Stuart, nothing's going on, man. We're just chilling. We're getting ready to go on vacation. Um, I, to be honest, I'm super excited for it. It's a long road trip. We've never taken this long of a road trip together as a family. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to spending time with my daughters, especially my oldest. We were talking about that on the ride home today too. It was kind of a ride home where we were like the nostalgia of where our kids are and where they came from and like how quick it happened. I mean, to think that my daughter's going to be, we were talking about when we're going to do her graduation party. Like that's crazy. I can't believe time has gone by that quickly. And then right behind her is our stepson or my stepson, and then right behind him is my other daughter. And it's like pretty soon, if they all choose to move on with their lives, we're going to be here by ourselves. Speak of the devil. What's up, kiddo?
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Getting a snack, huh?
Are you fine if I make popcorn?
You can make whatever you want. Why you don't have to ask to make popcorn.
It's loud.
Oh yeah. Sorry if it gets loud. I'm in my living room and my daughter's gonna make some popcorn. No. Barry, you're absolutely right. And my wife doesn't ask me those things. You're right. No, it looks great. Always take the high road. Always take the high road. I'd really be in the way then if mine was trying on her swimsuits. Okay, so that's a good point. Actually, that's a good point. Kind of like buying a truck. It's a trap. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just watching my kid here. What else are you getting? Honey. What? Oh, just the bowl? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for coming in here. I really, I ain't got nothing. I felt bad that people were waiting in some room for me to go live that I had no desire to go live or no ambition or no nothing to go live. Good to keep those. Hold on. This message is held for review. I might as well show it. Okay. The world is effed up. I hate to think past them growing up and out of. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like you think you want. So I raised we raised, I say me, but my daughter, my wife, we raised our kids to like go out and spread their wings and conquer the world and like experience things. And then you see what's going on right now. And I'm not talking about this instant with what's going on in Ukraine. I'm just saying in the world in general. And it's like, you really don't want them to leave. You want to kind of protect them and shelter them because there is so much crazy crap going on right now that, I mean, let's be honest. I'm 41 and I'm still very naive. You throw an 18-year-old out on her own at college. I mean, there's horror stories horror movies are made from that scenario. One time my wife, me and my mom and the kids went camping and wife was setting up tent. Mom says, go help her. The wife faster at it than me. Wife says, no, go get dinner going. LOL. Yeah. My wife, I mean, I don't think she does it meanly. Man, I'm tired tonight, to be honest with you. I even napped today and I'm tired. My wife does so many things better than me that it's kind of humiliating, to be honest with you. It's funny.
It's funny.
Shut up. What do you know? Remember, I'm the one that taught you how to make popcorn.
Actually, maybe taught me how to make popcorn.
Evidently, my wife taught her how to make popcorn too. Yeah, I'll be in her way too. Sorry. having a conversation with you guys and then my daughter. You want to say hi?
Not really.
Okay, you don't have to. That's
You.
fine. Insult, what's going on, man? I ain't got nothing, guys. I'm getting ready for vacation. I'm in vacation mode. I got the truck parked at a safe place. I'm gonna get my work done, like my back office stuff before I go out of town. Hopefully, if I don't get it done, I'll do it like in a hotel room on our way down there when the family is like going to sleep or something. Then I can get stuff done. That's all I got. I'm tired. I don't like being tired. I started my cab over for the first time in 2 months. It's nice to hear her run. Yeah, you make sure you start that thing. Don't let trucks sit too long, man. They need to be ran to get the fluids ran through them, get the seals tight. You start letting stuff sit too long. At least in my experience, you start letting stuff sit too long, you're gonna get leaks that you didn't have before. Why am I telling you? You know what you're doing. Have fun, yeah. I hope to have fun. Have fun. Don't forget sunscreen. Yeah, we got a bunch right here, especially with how pale I am. I'm a pale guy. I burn really easy, even though I always say I don't burn. My head burns too. So yeah, we got a bunch of sunscreen. Hopefully, hopefully it's a fun time. We got some stuff planned. I don't know if anybody's ever been to South Padre Island, and I forget the highway. Maybe it's like Highway 1 or whatever. It runs the whole length of the island. But if you have like a four-wheel drive vehicle or something, it's like a path that you can get on. You can ride the whole beach. So I think our plan is we're going to rent a Jeep Wrangler and spend a day driving on the beaches and the sand dunes and stuff like that. It should be fun. I mean, we're going to get out of Minnesota at the right time. March, so Minnesota, if you're not familiar with Minnesota, March and April, you can get huge snowstorms. And actually, right around this time, right around like the boys' state high school hockey tournament and the boys' basketball state tournament, we usually get nailed by a big snowstorm. And it'll be really nice out. Like it'll be like 40 degrees, and all of a sudden the temperature will drop to like in the teens, and we'll get a huge snowstorm. So we're leaving at the right time. All the plans I had for myself, my kids, when I got out of high school and was on my own, kind of got canceled, like cancel culture. LOL. Yeah, that's the thing. I try to tell my oldest daughter that right now. Like, I'm a big supporter in like, how do I phrase this? You should always have dreams. You should always like aim for the highest point. You should always try to level up in life. You should, if you want to be a traveler and you want to like go to Europe or do things, like you should do it. And you should do it when you're young, because real life happens, and it happens real quick. Like you might have a kid. Like there's a lot of things that happen right away that all of a sudden you're like, for me, I was in my mid-20s, and all of a sudden the things I wanted to kind of do still, I couldn't. I had other responsibilities. I started having children, and it was like, I had to change my focus. My direction and my path had to change. So I agree with that, Jackknife TV. Things get changed very quickly. Then business-wise, it's horrific. A couple of years ago, you could plan ahead. Now you can barely get week through week. Well, maybe I'm still in the honeymoon phase, which is very possible. And I started a business in like the best time to do it. And I think the things I've done, kind of what's going on right now doesn't scare me. And I'm not saying that in like an egotistical way. I'm saying that like there's things that are out of my control, and if I'm business savvy enough, I will find a way to make it work for me. You know what I mean? Like, do I want to pay $5 a gallon for fuel? I mean, it's almost $5 a gallon for diesel right now, like just down the street from where I live. And I actually fill my truck up there. I just checked the price tonight just to get an idea, and it's almost $5 a gallon. Do I want to see that? Absolutely not. Do I think that's scary? I do. However, if I can still get 5 miles or $5 a mile on the freight I haul, even $4.50 on the freight I haul for the lane I run, like I'm still in a position that I'm doing better at those rates than I was for the last 20 years being a company guy. So, you know, the thing that scares me, Jackknife, is like I can't buy the equipment I want to buy right now. The things that I want to invest in for my business, I just don't think I'm not in the right time to do it. Like, that's what scares me. So I do agree with you on that sense. Like, it's hard for me to plan ahead and maybe level up business wise because I don't want to pull the trigger right now. I think there's too many unknowns. I'll rent you my sandrail. Okay. You gonna ship it for me too? What's the going rate from California to Texas? I need to sell it. LOL. Lived in Texas my whole life and never been to South Padre. Well, you got downtime? I'll be down there. I'll be down there in a few days. Come and hang out. You gonna get a bikini wax? No. You know, whatever. I've always been honest. So I used to shave like my chest hair and everything. F that. I don't want to do that anymore. What's up, pups? What up? You want to say hi to YouTube? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Well, you're not here. Here's my dog. Say hi. Say hi, Xena. Say hi. She's a little bit shy. Even when I call home and the wife, like, she'll hear me talking, she'll look at the camera, and the minute the wife turns the phone to her to look, she turns away from it. Hey, Nomadic Brit, how's it going, man? Brazilian wax, there we go. Insult Investor, you should have joined the convoy. They would have filled your Yanks. You mean tanks? Or are you calling me a Yankee? Because I am a Yankee from the north. Right below it, tanks. I have a lot of, Cash is King made a video the other day talking about the convoy. And so then I started doing some more research on it to see what it was all about and what was going on. Because I didn't know much about it. I think it is very organized, and I support certain things. I just want to make sure that I want to make sure people, like the general public, do not get, like, I don't want truckers to get ourselves in trouble. I think a lot of times us as truckers get ourselves in trouble for like doing things that, perfect example, like just throwing crap out of your truck or driving in the left lane for 5 miles because you're going 1/10 of a mile faster than the other guy. The general public gets pissed off at us. So hopefully everything moves smoothly. Hopefully, I think maybe there's stuff even going on right now. I don't know. I haven't kept up on things. I should do better at that. How's it going? We're doing good, NDS 23. How are you? How are the fuel prices in California right now? I thought I saw somebody post something. It was almost $6 a gallon. Yeah, Nomadic DIY Semi was talking about oil prices are about to jump. Um, uh, this trucking life, I was in it by accident. Yeah, I saw. Well, I didn't see it. Maybe that was one I saw of you. Did you buy that truck? This trucking life. Did you purchase that truck you made a video about? Um, Jackknife TV says, I looked through my receipts on the Pilot app. Pittston, Pennsylvania Pilot, October 20th. I paid $2.80 for diesel. 100 gallons cost me $279. Last week, same location, it was $4.72 a gallon. 90 gallons, $435. Now it's at $5.42. That's nuts. And you know what? Getting back to your earlier statement, Jackknife TV, like, yeah, how does somebody prepare for that? That is such a huge jump in such a short amount of time. You know, what do we do? You know what I mean? I don't know what we do except survive. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to, like, we're built to survive. I think a lot of truckers, we all are cut from the same cloth. I think a lot of us might have some things in the past we're not 100% proud of. We're usually tough guys, tough girls. You know, we're for lack of a better term, man, we're survivors. We'll survive this. Don't get discouraged. Is that a shitload of money? Absolutely. I'm not pretending it's not. I feel the same as all of you. When I pump my fuel these days, it's like, my God, you know. And my fuel discounts aren't, something's going on right now, and my fuel discounts aren't like what they were a week ago. And actually some places I can't even get, they're not a preferred stop for me anymore, which is crazy. Insult Investor says $5 plus here near Bakersfield. Man, that's crazy. I think I'm put a fifth wheel on my beach cruiser and pedal it. Yeah. Richie Rich, I just fueled up at $5.49 in LA. And that is so crazy. I'm in Redding, California. ATM fuel $5 plus a gallon. That is crazy. See that? I mean, like I said, I'm from Minnesota. I mean, where I live, fuel does fluctuate a lot, but it's always fairly reasonable. And we're almost at $5 a gallon here in Minnesota. You know, so if that's us here in the Midwest, I mean, usually what happens in California spreads across and pretty soon it hits the Midwest. So if you're paying above $5 a gallon right now, you know, almost $5.50 in LA, $5 plus in Redding, California, it's only a matter of time before it's that here. And I was out on the East Coast in Pennsylvania the other day, and I think it was $4.89 a gallon. Where I was in Pennsylvania. Or buy a horse and cart. Yeah, there you go, Nomadic. Just checked, $5.92 a gallon. Well, I'm glad you got fuel. Did you get fuel earlier, Kelly? So I made the mistake of doing that the other night. I got a phone call and a heads up. Hey, at midnight tonight, fuel's going to jump 16%. Or 16%. 16 cents. And my lazy ass didn't fuel up. I didn't need fuel. But I could have topped my tanks off at a good rate, at a good price, and I didn't. I sat on it. I woke up the next morning, and sure enough, I was going to pay $4 a gallon. It was up to $4.19. So it actually went up 19 cents. Jackknife insult. Jackknife TV. Register it as an RV, sell it as a tiny home for $500K. Did I miss something here? I did, Jackknife TV. Now what I mean is for planning your business long term, who says F doesn't decide to adopt California regulations that happened to my '07 International? Yeah. So like I said, Jackknife, like the things that, how do I say this? Because I'm a smart individual and I read things and I try and stay up with the things that pertain to me. If it really doesn't pertain to me or like my life, as bad as it sounds, I don't pay attention to it because I don't feel like it's going to directly affect me. Now, what I've learned over the last year is the things that I have not focused closely on are affecting my life, and I need to wake the F up. You know what I mean? So do I think laws that happen in one place can follow and all of a sudden the whole country's that way based on what I've seen in the last year? Absolutely. And then how does somebody prepare for that? How do we try and make a decision that we think is going to benefit our business and then have it stripped from us? You know, nomadic. Oh, sorry, I missed one here. Kelly, one of my pet peeves that pisses me off is trucks pushing traffic. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand A, why you would want to hold up traffic, and then B, I also don't understand why you're going to be not even a car length behind somebody. I mean, all it takes is, as stupid as it sounds, like if a little critter runs across the road, the average person is probably going to slam on their brakes and try and avoid killing a raccoon, right? Well, if you are tailgating, not only is that raccoon dead, you possibly have just killed somebody, or you have at least have a major lawsuit on your hands that will probably bankrupt you. You know, you're not getting anywhere faster. I mean, that's the reality. Driving like that doesn't get you anywhere faster, in my opinion. Time to start making your own biodiesel, folks. Yeah. Plus, I stay local as well. Yeah, but you NDS 23, like you do stay local, but you work out of the ports. That's not easy work. You know what I mean? That's at least the way that maybe the media has portrayed the ports right now. Like I pick up in ports. Normally they're East Coast ports, and I see like the local guys running around there, and it's not 100% easy. Like that, stressful areas, man. Ports are stressful areas. At least that's my experience. East Texas Trucker says good idea, or Insult Investor says at East Texas Trucker, good idea. Yeah. Put it this way: when the Department of Energy secretly gets asked how many barrels of oil do we use a day, and she doesn't know, you get an uneasy feeling of what you know. Yes, I agree with that stuff. That's what I'm saying. So a year ago, I would have ignored a comment like that, or I would have ignored, people that actually like run departments of like energy and like Secretary of Transportation. Like if they don't know the answers to normal questions, that's a problem. Like that's, in my mind, that's a problem. I got a buddy, Kelly, that talks a lot about nuclear energy and wishes we did more of that. So, man versus road, don't do that. Don't pee in your DEF tanks. Even though urine is urea, you need to get the what is it, Insult, 35% urea or something like that. So Jackknife TV, did I post that video today? No, I have a video coming out tomorrow that kind of I stopped at a mud flap stop the other day, and their DEF fluid was $2.89 a gallon. And I thought to myself, how can it be $2.89 a gallon here, and literally across the highway was a Love's, which I think was like $4.85 a gallon, $1 more. How is that possible? I don't get it. There you go, Insult, 32.5%. See you later, Insult. Thanks for stopping in here. Yeah, and I'm going to get off here too, guys. I should go help the wife or do something other than sit on YouTube. It was not my intention to go live, so if you were in this other thing that I had set up, hey, thank you for checking in there and then coming over here. I really appreciate it. Desperate times, yeah. Yeah. I hear you, man versus road. I'm not trying to make light of stuff. The other thing is, like, I try and stay positive. Like, if I get discouraged, that will affect me. It will affect my family, and it will affect me in how I want to operate things with my business. So I try and stay positive. I try and accept things that are out of my control. I can't control fuel prices. The only way I can control the rate I'm getting is if I think I can make money on it, I'll take it. If it doesn't make sense for me, I'm not going to take it. That's how I control my operation. You know what I mean? Ones that flip-flops 24/7 and they like empty their trash out. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But you know what, Jackknife? And I'm not labeling anybody. If you throw one cup out your window, you're affecting all of us. And that's not to say I've never done it. I have done it. I will admit at times I've done dumb things. Not recently, because I see the destruction that truck drivers, it's solely truck drivers. It's not the general public pulling into truck spots and emptying their trunks, at the end of the truck stops. That's us. That's truck drivers. We destroy shit. Well, you wonder why normal businesses aren't allowing us to park at their facilities. Think about if you've ever just eaten a candy wrapper or eaten a candy bar real quick and tossed the wrapper out. I know in my life of trucking, I've done that. I don't do it anymore because I've learned from it. You know what I mean? We really should hold all of us accountable. If we see somebody do that, I did it at a TA the other day. I watched a guy open his doors, take his broom everything onto the ground. He had a garbage can like 3 stalls away from him. And he started walking away, and I had just left the garbage can. I threw all my trash in the garbage can. And I looked over at him and said, hey, there's a garbage can right here. Do you want me to pull it over to you? And he looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, you shouldn't leave that on the ground. Somebody's going to back over that. And what if there's nails in it? The kid was young, and he looked like he wanted to beat me up. But you know what? He dragged the garbage can over there and cleaned it up. Mission accomplished. Oh, shoot, I missed a bunch. NDS 23, pay yourself a little less and cut other expenses to balance out fuel costs. Yeah, I already pay myself pretty, how do I say that? I don't pay myself a lot of money. I don't need a lot of money to live. Like, I have my normal house bills and a little bit of spending money. This vacation I'm going on, I saved for it. You know what I mean? I don't pay myself a lot, and I think your idea is right. Like, if you are in control of paying yourself, if you think, hey, I can get by on a little bit less, maybe do that. I've made a video today about my fuel mileage in my truck and things I've started doing in my truck to generate more of a profit for me. And right now, my biggest expense is fuel. So how do I save on that expense? If you look at big corporations, and I mean huge corporations, you talk about like Apple and Amazon and things like that. There's entire departments that are in place to evaluate their costs in every part of their business. And if they have a cost that's very high, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when they try and cut a cost of something. Evaluate, what's the word I'm looking for? Reevaluate their business to bring that cost down, whether that's laying people off or whatever. Like, so we should do that as owner operators, as independent business owners. Whatever our biggest cost is, we should try and bring it down. You know what I mean? So I agree with that NDS 23 for sure.
I don't care if you're on there, by the way.
Kelly agrees with Jackknife. I must have missed one of Jackknife's comments. Definitely pay attention to the details with all this noise around us. I agree, Nomadic. What was that, hon?
Oh, I said, I don't care if you're on that, and I said to the dog baby I was coming back. She was...
Do you need help?
No. I'm doing good.
You don't want me to do anything? I'm making faces and giving thumbs up.
Yeah, I know. I heard. I've been listening.
Okay.
I know. I'm getting razzed.
That's why, okay.
Perfectionism.
You are perfectionism.
So lucky.
Or you are, I am very lucky. You guys know that. I talk very highly of my wife every day. I am a lucky man. No doubt about that. NDS 23, that's why they don't loan us restrooms and make us use porta potties. You're 100% accurate, man. And how many times have you gone into a porta? I went into one the other day and ended up having to walk out because I walk in and there is feces like on the corner of the hole. So what somebody did, instead of they like squatted over the hole but didn't hit the hole. They pooped on like the ground and the side of the porta potty, and it's like, my God.
They got poop skills.
They did have poop skills. Sterling says, I'm back. In my next video tomorrow, you'll see an awful mess I seen at a truck stop today. So let me ask you guys this. Guys and girls. I know Miss Nevada was in here earlier. Maybe she's still in here. You know how we see signs, adopt a highway, right? You've seen those around. And I remember being part of that once when I was a kid. Somebody that my mother worked for, the business she worked for, adopted a highway or something like that. I started thinking like, man, I wonder if you could do that to a truck stop.
Yeah.
Now, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like create some sort of nonprofit thing.
Let's go and start.
You're going to have to wear you're going to pick up bags of poop.
Hazmat suits.
Hazmat, yeah. But I've thought about that. Like, would you, if you had some organization say, hey, let's adopt a truck stop for a couple of days, because let's be honest, probably take 2 days to clean up a truck stop.
But you're giving away your ideas. It could be a multi-million idea.
If you steal this idea, cut me in.
Yeah.
But would you be a part of that? Like, if somebody said, hey, would you come and volunteer some of your time? And yeah, you're going to pick up bags of poop and bottles of pee, but let's clean this area up. And then maybe talk to the truck stop to like, I believe they're already too short staffed to do this, but like find a way that try and make, like, maybe put up signs like, hey, adopt a truck stop and some names on it that somebody might think twice before. They probably wouldn't, but maybe before they throw their crap out. I don't know. I've thought about doing that.
Yeah.
Nuclear energy, the cleanest, most efficient source of power we have. So I don't know much about nuclear energy, but what was funny is I talked to my buddy at like 2 a.m. the other day. He's in the military and he's overseas. And that's all he talked about. And he was like, we should be using this more and that it is clean and this and that. So I wish I knew more about it. Let me read Jackknife's comment here because I missed his last one. And this is jumping kind of fast. The only time I blame anyone else is when you just jumped. The only time I blame anyone else is when you get done at the receivers and they leave pallets and other trash on your trailer. Yes. So I agree with that, on your trailer. And now curse that they don't have a dumpster for you to throw. Yeah, that sucks. And I hate places that do that. They'll leave all kinds of broken pallets, or like if you have bags in your trailers, I've delivered a lot where they'll put the bags in for stabilization of pallets, and they just leave them all in my trailer. And then I say, well, can I throw them away in your dumpster? We don't have a dumpster for that. Like, well, this is part of your load. And I understand it's trash, but like they should take it out, pop the bags, and have a dumpster in their warehouse then. Like that shouldn't be my responsibility. That should be like local law passed that require businesses to dispose of transportation, trash, etc. Fully agree with that, Jackknife TV. I trash can with liner behind the driver's seat. So I have a trash can. I don't have like a full kitchen size one. Bathroom trash can, is that what I have? I have a bathroom trash can that I put bags in, and I do the same thing. It's on the side of my seat, kind of by my passenger seat, and that's where I throw all my trash. And when it gets full, I empty it into a trash can at a truck stop. I mean, it's not hard. Mr. Nomadic Brit. Thanks, Miss Fate, for perfection. Yeah.
I like you, Nomadic Brit.
Hopefully you heard that, Nomadic. She said she liked you. Couple of secret trash bags. You'll fix that problem. LOL. Might need to drive the windows down a little bit. LOL. Yeah. Man, see, you guys comment a lot. Just keyboard warrior. Most of our environmentalists are just keyboard warriors, would rather blog from a 200,000 Sprinter van. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm not an environmentalist, right? But like, I definitely am a conservationist. I almost said conservative. I'm a conservationist. I love the outdoors. I'm not as avid. How do I say this? I don't get to do one thing I really like to do a lot of anymore. I don't ice fish a lot. And one of my biggest pet peeves about ice fishing here in the Northland is when you drive out on lakes and you find your holes, or you find an area you want to fish and you might walk around. What? Find your holes?
Yeah.
You walk on the ice and people leave, their cases of beer and all their cigarette butts and everything. Like, you can tell they were fishing in this area and they left it a mess. What the hell happens when the ice melts? All that stuff goes down to the bottom of the lake. Birds are eating cigarette butts. Fish will eat cigarette butts. They'll eat anything. And it's like, I get so pissed off at that. I pick it up. You know what I mean? I want the waters in the Northland to stay pristine, because the reality is they're not. They're so, lakes that when I was a kid that were super clean are very polluted now. And I wish that could change. It's called productivity assessment. Yes. There's entire businesses formed that just assess what the cost can be cut. And didn't you ever watch the movie Office Space? What'd you say you do here? I answer phones. I'm a people person. Businesses hire companies to do that. You're right. This trucking life, I thought the fuel rods. I saw somebody out my window. I thought the fuel rods remain dangerous levels of radiation for centuries. Yeah, that's inside the tanks, though. And I believe that's what. Don't the fuel rods? Isn't that what heats it up? I'm talking out my ass. I don't know anything about nuclear energy. I just watched stuff on Chernobyl and things like that. You possibly, I know that things stay Chernobyl's still radioactive. Now, like the grounds, like where the people lived, isn't harmful radiation anymore. But the closer you get to the wells and the holding tanks, that's still very radioactive. I like your wife. She's funny. Kelly likes you. Male. It's a male. Yep, Kelly. Hey. Evidently, my wife watches me because she just called your name out, Kelly. That's great. NDS 23. Dump them in their parking lot and they will learn. Yeah, but you also can get in trouble for that. You can be fined for that. Hey, hon, can you do me a favor? I'm serious.
I know you are.
Don't I have a soda sitting up there?
You were just drinking one while
It's
I was
gone.
watching you.
Oh, they're downstairs. Can you grab? Or they're right down there. Can you grab me one?
They're everywhere.
They're not everywhere.
Well, there's two here, and I brought the ones in from the car.
So Jackknife says he's in the doghouse. That woman's mind games, right there. That's reverse psychology crap. You brought me two. So yeah, she is a psychology major. Are you playing a game on me? Am I getting in trouble tonight? Am I getting a spanking? That's gross. I'm not in the doghouse. I know when I'm in the doghouse. When she's interacting with me like this, I know I'm not in the doghouse. It's when I get... What do you do? It's almost like just one short statement.
Can you silence your phone?
Yes. Can you silence your phone? We were out to eat last night. Can you silence your phone? Everybody else's phone in the damn place is going off.
No, it's not true.
It sure was.
No.
It sure was.
You just think so, so you get by with it.
Now I might be entering the dog. So this is when I... Yeah. I've learned over years. How 10, 11. Wow, how long's it been? Us. 13 years?
Well, sort of, but
Yeah.
technically
12.
Like 9.
Yeah. I've learned over however many years.
A decade.
A decade to keep my mouth shut sometimes.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have. Jackknife TV. What?
I said, oh.
Jackknife TV. I would do it only if we could install cameras and write tickets to drivers and or the companies they work for. Yeah. So I don't know. That would be cool. Like, I'm sure to catch the guys. Maybe we invest in cameras too. I doubt it. But I just think cleaning up certain areas would, like, it would just feel better. You know what I mean? Like, and it might not smell like, well, people are still probably going to piss outside, but it wouldn't smell as bad. Some truck stops are just filthy. Just filthy. I live right by one. There's one 25 miles away from me that's just, it's disgusting. Fate, you might not want to see the West Coast. Trash everywhere. Think New Jersey, but worse. No kidding. Holy criminy, that's bad. ISX Cummings 565. Hello, hey, how's it going, sir? How are you? That's a good channel too. Everybody's got channels here. Almost everybody. Jackknife TV, Nomadic. If you want to drop the link, I mean, there's 12 people in here. Maybe you'll get one person. That's all I can offer you. If you want to drop links, like I said, ISX Cummings 565's got a channel. What?
I said I'll just subscribe.
Yeah, my wife will subscribe to you. If you drop the link, you'll get another subscriber. Maybe I'll get my daughters too. I want to lay down. Can I prop myself up? There we go. Who needs Google? My wife knows everything. Oh, Nomadic. I can tell you're back trailer trucking, Nomadic. You wouldn't say that at home.
You just said it.
Small but lively chats are fun. Yes, they are, Kelly. And that's the cool thing is everybody that joins my lives always has something to say. You know what I mean? You guys and girls. Well, I think there's only one girl that stopped in. But everybody's always got something to say. It's really cool. The only downside is then you ask me, or not ask me, but then I try and read everybody's comments and I I blow it up. You know what I mean? I have an electric leaf blower, 200 miles an hour to clean out my trailer. I use an electric leaf blower too to clean out my trailer. But that's why I have that small garbage can. That's one thing I like about reefer trailers with the slotted floors, the grooved floors, is I can blow everything almost to the end of my trailer without it blowing out of my trailer. And then I take my little broom and sweep it into my trash can. Are you getting ready for bed?
No, I'm just thinking. I'm still doing shit.
You're still doing stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What? If you haven't noticed yet, why don't you check out my new merch?
Yeah, be careful. The last time you stood up, it was just like a crotch shot until you got the shirt showing.
Yeah, well, I won't do a crotch shot again. Maybe that's what I need to do. Do I need to do crotch shots to become a big YouTuber?
Like, that's all we saw until we saw the shirt.
It's because I have a big torso, babe.
Oh, yeah.
Get to some of these small but lively date night, leave the phone at home. We've never left the phone at home, but I would say when we go out on dates, like a nice steakhouse or something, neither one of us really play with our phones. We both, our kids will get a hold of us. The stepson never gets a hold of me, gets a hold of her. But my daughters will text her, or they don't text me. Let's be honest.
Even your mom texted me.
Yeah, my mom nobody calls me anymore. My mom and dad stopped over here today. They live in northern Minnesota, and our dog is going to be with them while we're on vacation. So they came down, hung out here for a little bit, and then they were going to a hotel and coming back tomorrow. But my mom even looks at me and she's like, well, you don't live here anymore. And it's like, damn, even my mom is attacking me now. Tiger sharks are on the move. More dangerous than a great white. Bring them on. There's Jackknife's TV's link. All right, with today's technology, we can actually deplete the fuel rods to very low levels of radiation now. Okay. NDS 23. Are you in? You're going to do the, he commented down here. Fuel rods are made from 22 caliber size pellets of uranium. You can hold them individually in your hand. They put them in water to control temperatures. That just sounds, I'm a truck driver, Kelly. That's above my pay grade. Science. Now we're talking science. That's not even, what is that? That's not, it's not rocket science. Come on now. No, like it's nuclear science, but I forget the word I wanted to use. Yeah. Don't subscribe to my channel, boring rambling, and I don't do anything about trucking. Everything you do is about trucking from inside your truck, bro. You're not boring. You know what? You need a self-esteem boost. You're not boring. Your video, and I said this the other night, your video of you on your motorcycle on that Lost Coast Highway, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And if you haven't watched it, go check Sterling's channel out and watch that because it was a great video. You do what you do, Sterling. And some people might like it, others might not. That's normal. People hate what I do. Let's be honest. But it's what I do and I enjoy it. You're not boring. Stop saying that about yourself. And I'm being honest. You're a good, you are informational without knowing it. And you have the greatest one-liners. Did I tell you about that one, hon? He was driving through a parking lot and he came up to a sign that said exit only. And Sterling goes, great tramp stamp.
I like the speed hump signs.
The speed humps?
Yeah, those are good.
I like that too. Is that what we're going to call them now? Speed humps? Good night, everyone. Wish me luck looking at another truck tomorrow. Okay, This Trucking Life. Yeah, I saw your video today on that Freightliner you looked at. I hope you find what you're looking for, man. Honestly, tough time, but you're putting in the work. You'll be rewarded for hard work. Jackknife TV fuel rods are encased in a chamber that's cooled by water that never leaves the system. See, that's just crazy. The chamber heats up, then heats the secondary chamber that produces steam and turns turbines.
We're learning.
Yeah. Why are you guys truck drivers, yo? Like, you guys are way more knowledgeable than me.
What do you mean? Why are you guys truck drivers? You guys make bait.
If you didn't hear what she said, she goes, yeah, but
I know.
if you knew stuff, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good luck this Trucking Life pre-purchase inspection. Yep, good advice, Sterling. Then the steam is cooled through the cooling towers and released back into the natural environment. The steam from the inner container is cooled and recirculated. It's like a fucking science class tonight.
Giving a crap load of food to our neighbor. Shit's going bad.
Nope, Scott. Crunch short. Another weird. Yeah. Jack, man, I'm way behind. I'm sorry, guys. Jackknife TV says, then the steam is cool. Oh, I already read that. Nope, Scott. Crunch short, rather weird. Crunch. I don't know. I did something. Also, radiation is measured not only by the amount, but by the time you can be subjected to the high amount of radiation, but it depends on how long, whether or not it is lethal. Yep, I did know that. That's why you have those little sensors that you wear that tell you the levels of radiation that you are encountering and how long you can be in it. And truthfully, I used to watch this show called, was that called River Monsters, that fishing one?
Yeah.
I used to watch River Monsters, and he fished the ponds at Chernobyl and had the radiation device on, and where he was super low radiation. The ponds he was fishing in, the fish had like super low levels of radiation. Grade 8 transportation. Did your mom get your address from the hotel in Virginia? No. Did I show that?
No.
Did your mom get your address from the hotel in Virginia? I don't follow. Did I show my address?
I don't think so. I don't know. Did you have any shit that you were showing paperwork on? No.
Fuck.
No.
I hope not. Nomadic Brit dropped a link. England. Okay. Is that some soccer thing? Or is that your channel? I found out today my daughter watches my channel. I'm just joshing. Good. I'm glad, Sterling. I hope someday my daughters, I know like my youngest daughter will watch some live shows or some videos of mine because my wife's watching them on the TV in the living room. Or do you watch them downstairs?
Up here when I'm puzzling.
Up here when you're puzzling?
Yeah.
Tough life, you puzzle.
Look at all the other shit I do.
Yeah. Anyways. Most fun, I forgot. Yeah, okay, well, I'm glad you're joshing around, Sterling, because, you know, I mean, I don't want to get personal. Like, there are people, like, that feel really shitty about themselves. And I used to be one of those people. And I'll share that. Like mental health was an issue for me for quite a while in my life. And now that I'm over the road, isolated by myself, like, I could fall into that thought of worthlessness or whatever. And that would put me in a really dangerous place, and I don't ever want to see people in that situation because I know what it did to me. What?
I was just gonna ask how long you want to stay up because I could bake banana bread right now, but I don't think I will. I just laughed at myself and you just caught me laughing. I was like,
If you want to bake banana bread, go ahead.
I don't think I want to.
Why does it matter how late I want to stay up?
I know, because that's a couple hour process.
Oh, yeah, let's not stay up that late.
Yeah.
We got a lot to do.
Let's see what I do tomorrow.
I've lost out where I'm from. Most forms of radiation don't become dangerous until you reach gamma. Then cosmic and
Oh my Lord.
yeah, see,
Are
dude?
they Googling right now?
Yeah, they probably are. You got that Google machine working hard. Is it steaming? Because I don't know any of this. My truck is blowing around here in Dallas. Did anyone order a tornado? Because I missed that memo. Damn, you got a tornado coming around? Be careful, Nomadic. Park. NDS 23 says, NDS 23, I was only off by 2 months. Shoot, I missed your comment. What was it? Oh, I can't scroll all the way back there. I'm sorry. Grade 8 transportation. No, you said your mom said you didn't live at your home anymore. I thought maybe she thought you lived in Virginia.
With the cockroaches.
Yeah. No, the one in Abington.
Oh.
The
Yeah, you
clean,
were
the
there.
clean one. I was there a long time. Yeah.
Your mom plays along with our jokes.
Yeah. So, yeah, all I do is get ripped on. That's, I'm the punching bag for everybody that's insecure with themselves. So they look at the strongest person in the room and think they need to attack them.
That'd be neat.
Oh, more power to you.
You do attack me.
Mark M. Man, some people are just creepy. Am I creepy? I don't know.
No.
Don't know what I missed. Jackknife TV. Mine are boring, Sterling. LOL. No. I've watched. I wouldn't say I've watched a lot of you Jackknife just because I don't see it all the time. But I've watched your videos when they come across my when I get alerted. Mark, I felt shitty for a while in college. Like, whatever I did was meaningless. Trucking gives me so much more time to think. I love it. That's cool. That's really cool. That's success. Sterling says, I got a bachelor's degree in computer science and working on psychology. So, yeah. My wife's a psychology major. My mother's a psychology major. And that's what Lexi wants to do, right?
Yeah.
And you what?
Still haven't figured you out.
They still haven't figured me out, I guess. At least 2 people that have psychology majors still haven't figured me out.
Yep.
Means I'm doing something right. Means I'm staying under the radar. I'm glad you pulled yourself out of that, Mark M. For real. Sterling, good job. Keep on going. Yeah, Nomadic Brit. Been blowing around in a loaded tanker is like being in a ship in sea. Yeah, that can be dangerous. We talk and connect more than people think. That's a joke from the radio show I listen to. Or we talk and text more than people think. And you were telling me how your tankers don't have any baffles or anything like that. So yeah, you are being thrown around all day. Kelly Patterson, Sterling, are you going to provide counseling to depressed computers? Because Sterling said he's got a computer science degree or computer science. That's great. That's funny. That's right, Kelly. AI is going to get depressed. They're probably making them depressed. You know what I mean? Kelly wants you to make him angel. That is so funny.
My favorite cake.
That's her favorite cake.
You didn't even have to say it.
Yeah. I started reading and the light bulb went off. That's funny. But Kelly says, make me angel food cake. That's my wife's favorite type of cake.
I think I got 3 in here.
Sterling and Kelly are out there just saying. Yeah. They're being funny tonight. They're having a good time. What should I talk about, hon?
I don't know. My paint supplies and washing.
No, trucking. My wife is starting to have dreams of her. So listen to this dream she had.
Oh my God.
She picks me up. Was that, yeah, you picked me up yesterday. And she tells me, hey, I had a dream the other night that I was driving a truck towing my dad's boat behind it. And I was like, okay, like, that's okay. And she's like, yeah, I was scared about making corners and you know how you have to tilt the motor up? She was afraid she didn't tilt the motor up, so the motor was bouncing on the ground. Well, needless to say, the night goes on and she starts telling me more about the dream. Not only is she pulling her dad's boat, she's also pulling a 53-foot trailer. So she's pulling doubles. So I said, oh, great. You're having trucking dreams, and now you're pulling doubles, too. You know, I got a kick out of that.
I don't truck.
Nomadic Brit is too normal. Yeah, NDS 23. I said I'm in the doghouse. I forgot my anniversary, but I was off by 2 months.
That's why we don't have one.
That's why we don't have one. We just, every day is an anniversary here. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Every day is an anniversary.
Something like that.
That, NDS 23, that's rough. That's rough. You can't forget anniversaries, birthdays.
Mother's Day.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Shouldn't forget that either. I forgot Mother's Day last year. Horrible. Like, I felt like crap that I had forgotten. And I woke up.
Valentine's Day too, by the way.
I didn't forget Valentine's Day.
No, you caught it. But you forgot it.
Oh, yeah. I think I shared that on my live that I had got flowers for you. That's because I'm an over-the-road truck driver, hon.
Oh. Gotta go.
Uh-huh. Always gotta go. Next load.
Gotta go.
Next load. Find the next load. I'm worried about rates per mile on my fuel mileage. You want me to worry about damn Valentine's Day?
I said I'm always trying to find the next load too.
Yeah, see, we think alike. Think alike. NDS 23, how many years? He's got to check. He's got to check his calendar. Mark M, LOL. Nomadic Brit. That dream is rather unusual, Miss Fate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want her to keep having more dreams like that, so then she decides, maybe I can do this.
And pull a boat.
I almost lost my soda with what she just said. You can already pull a boat.
No, I mean with the trailer. I can do it all.
I don't have a doubles license. So you're... Okay, keep it up, babe. Keep it up. Let me see here. Yeah. Sterling says Miss Fate Dream makes her a qualified and experienced Swift driver. Swifts are the ones always in accidents. Yeah. They're doing U-turns in the middle of the highways.
Kill people on corners.
Yeah, kill people on corners. Yeah. If I forgot my anniversary, my missus would shoot me on sight. Yeah, that's dangerous. Mark M says, I barely remember my own birthday. My phone is part of my brain now. That is so true. It's so easy to enter that stuff in now. And I do that. Even for my aunt's birthday and stuff, because my aunt always wishes me a happy birthday and sends me a text. And to be honest, without my phone, I wouldn't remember it. NDS 23 says, worst part, I told my wife, extra. Ooh.
Read it. I want to hear it.
Well, it says, worst part, I told my wife, I'm assuming it's supposed to say, I'm booked an extra load.
Oh.
I don't have anything to do. LOL.
Oh,
Yeah, you're in the doghouse, bro.
it's like Adam
Oh,
being
no.
live on Valentine's.
Yeah. That was like Mr. DIY Semi being live on Valentine's Day for hours. But I think I'm all caught up on comments. I'm sure I missed a couple. Still got 9 people in here, but I think I'm going to wrap it up. I do have a lot of stuff to do. I should.
What? You're going to bed.
Can you guys hear this crap? She just said, "What? You're going to go to bed." Just accurate. That is accurate.
You have plenty of time.
Yeah, but I am tired.
See? Just get me honesty out.
Jackknife TV says, almost sounds like borderline personality disorder. It isn't very easy to shift into different modes on a whim. Am I doing that?
Is it you?
Or maybe it's you.
Yeah, maybe.
You're wonderful in every aspect. You don't have borderline personality disorder.
Multiple, maybe, but not borderline.
Do you know how to do SOS on computers?
No, I can just tap, long. Short.
Vivid lucid dreaming is fun while it lasts. Oh, her voice is barely audible. Okay.
Oh, I'm in the kitchen.
Good night, kids. Make extra banana bread for me. Yeah, Sterling, next time you're in the Midwest, man, let me know.
The best.
It's the best. Your banana bread?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Your banana bread's off the charts.
Yep.
What's the secret? You do something different. So,
Don't sell.
oh, don't sell business secrets. Yeah. We expect daily lives from the hotel while in South Padre Island.
No.
Nope. Already got maybe 1?
Probably 5.
Probably 5. I'll do 1. I'll do 1.
While I'm driving, I'll be doing 1.
Nomadic Brit says good night. Anyways, yeah. Get the blues by yourself. Yeah. I'm going to get off here. More I keep saying it, I keep going because you guys keep commenting. So I'm going to get off here. If you're out on the roads, Nomadic, be safe tonight. Everybody else, if you're on the roads, be safe. Let's pick up, if we see, oh no, don't pick up. I want to say pick up trash, but we never know what that bag might have in it. Let's just not be dicks and destroy these parking spots. You know, let's do what we can. And if you ice fish, pick up your trash on the ice. Don't leave it on the lake. Yeah, hope everybody has a good night. Next time you see me, I might be on a beach or in a hotel room. Thought you were a professional review channel now. They're right. I got to review the hotels.
Yeah.
I got to do it. I got to get off here. You guys are the best. Thank you all for the support. I love the chats. I love doing this. So take it easy. Stay safe.
Night.
You got to be louder.
Have a good night.
The wife says have a good night. Till next time, you know what it is. Oh, see, I always do the wrong finger. So the camera's on this side. Keep on trucking. That was fun.
On the side? It's not in the middle of the top?
No, it's on the
Where
side.
is it? On this lap?